Tomorrow is the first blank page of a 365-page book. Write a good one. Brad Paisley. Greetings and welcome to another episode of My Natural Life, where we inspire your mind, body, and spirit the natural way. I'm your host and trail guide, Vicente Harrison, and I'm here to show you simple ways that you can integrate nature into your everyday life for overall health and wellness. Looking back at this past year, it has been a whirlwind. We can all agree that the political climate, from protest to the pandemic, globally, we've all been impacted in some way. These scenarios have left many feeling anxious, stressed, and out of control. While there may be some factors that are out of our control, we can choose to focus on our response on stressful situations that might come our way. As you know, with each episode of My Natural Life, we focus on bringing you content that will provide health to your mind, body, and spirit. With this being the last episode of 2021 and the final episode of season number 2, we would like to help you formulate a plan for a healthier lifestyle and better habits for a better you in 2022. There is an incredible article on the Wells Plus Good website titled 4 Lifestyle Habits the Longest Lived People on the Planet Have in Common. In this article, McPhillips highlights Dr. Dean Ornish and his wife Ann on which behaviors help heal chronic diseases. They share some of their findings on their website where they discuss the Ornish lifestyle medicine. In their book, Undo It with Ornish, they explain that many illnesses can be traced back to 4 key lifestyle habits: how we eat, how we manage stress, how we move our bodies, and how we manage interpersonal relationships. Dr. Ornish also sat down with Dan Buettner, who is the founder of the Blue Zones. Blue Zones are places on our planet where people tend to live exceptionally long and healthy lives. Dr. Ornish's findings are not only simple, but astounding. One of the locations of the Blue Zone is Ikaria, Greece, a place where they boast the lowest middle-age mortality rate as well as dementia. They have a Mediterranean diet that consists of mostly vegetables, healthy fats, and very low meat intake as well as dairy products. Another Blue Zone location is Okinawa, Japan, and it is home to the world's longest lived woman. Food staples like soybean, turmeric, mugwort, Okinawan sweet potatoes, and Goya bitter melon are some of the foods that keep Okinawans healthy and living long lives. There is an Italian island in Sardinia that has a high concentration of men that consume a low protein diet that results in lower diabetes, lower cancer, and lower deaths of people under the age of 65. Blue zones are not just overseas, but are also here in the United States of America, like Loma Linda, California, which has the highest concentration of Seventh-day Adventists. They have community members that live 10 years longer than the average American, and they do this by consuming what they consider a biblical diet that consists of grains, fruits, nuts, and vegetables that help them live longer and healthier lives. The Nicoya Peninsula in Costa Rica has the world's lowest middle-age mortality rate, and they have many citizens that live over the age of 100. Their secret lies in having a strong faith community, deep social networks, and a regular routine of low-intensity physical activity. Dr. Ornish found in his research 4 commonalities that many of these people share. They're eating like 90 to 100% plant-based diets that consist of fruits, vegetables, nuts, and beans that are all good for your heart, gut, and brain. The second finding in Dr. Ornish's research is how people in these communities manage their stress. The number one activity in blue zones is gardening. And gardening has many health benefits, such as delaying dementia, and it is incredible for your mental and physical health. Another common activity in the blue zones is staying physically active throughout the day. Non-strenuous exercises such as walking, running, dancing, doing Tai Chi, riding a bike are all activities that can get the job done and help lower cardiovascular disease. One study showed that dementia risk for those over the age of 75 was lowest for those that had strong, satisfying social connections. Another characteristic is that they stay closely connected to their communities. Having strong, loving, healthy relationships is good for your longevity. And I'd also like to add some more suggestions that I believe could help. Learn to live minimally. One community that has fully embraced the minimalist lifestyle is tiny house living. Tiny houses are affordable, eco-friendly, and efficient, which are all characteristics that can help reduce stress. With the rising cost of housing and rent nationwide, many people have found peace of mind in tiny homes. Another takeaway characteristic of people living in blue zones is that they found satisfying work that made them happy and did not just work for money. The U.S. Labor Bureau recorded from in July 2021 that 4 million people left their jobs. This was not just a result of the pandemic, but people wanted to find more meaningful work. If you want to live a longer and healthier life, find a job that helps alleviate stress and, most importantly, makes you happy. Another blue zone characteristic that I learned is exploring your passion. Just to build a little bit off of our last point, why get up every day like a zombie and march to a dead-end job that does not bring you happiness? Why not seek out opportunities that you're passionate about and can stand behind? And revenue and finances will follow you because your happiness will draw them to you. The final blue zone characteristic that I absorbed is adopting a mindset that eliminates worry by being flexible, easygoing, and adapting to change. This is something that can be built up over time through activities like prayer, meditation, reading of scripture, or any other thing that is encouraging to you. You'll learn over time that you can let go and lose grip of things that are out of your control and become more balanced and persevere through challenges that come your way. Once you consider all these suggestions, work on a plan to integrate them seamlessly into your everyday life. This season, we introduced a segment called Creature Feature, where I highlight one of my favorite topics, wildlife. We are spotlighting the butterfly. Butterflies range in size from a tiny 1/8 inch to a huge almost 12 inches. Butterflies can see red, green, and yellow. There are about 24,000 species of butterflies all over the world. Their young are called a larva, and there are 4 stages in the metamorphosis of butterflies: egg, larva, pupa, and adult. Monarch butterflies journey from the Great Lakes to the Gulf of Mexico, a distance of about 2,000 miles, and return to the north again in the spring. Butterflies taste with their feet, but have a sense of taste, smell, and touch. Butterflies don't actually eat anything and don't possess the mouth organs to do so. They can only drink using a long protruding tube called a proboscis. Butterflies mature and develop through a process called metamorphosis. This is a Greek word that means transformation or change in shape. As the new year approaches, we hope that you can be inspired to make a big change and experience your metamorphosis being inspired by the butterfly. We are taking this positive mindset into 2022 and hope that season number 2 of My Natural Life helped prepare you for the new year. Although this is the final episode of the season, please know that during our time off, we'll be thinking of you on how to come up with fresh, relatable, and relevant content that will help you succeed in the future. This has been an awesome adventure. Please stay tuned because directly after this episode, we're going to take a look back at season number 1 where we help you develop a self-care plan. Also remember to like, subscribe, and share this message of health and wealth with your friends, loved ones, and your community. Thank you for joining us in season number 2. And as we always say, until we meet again, stay peaceful, stay healthy, and stay natural.